Hey, what's up again everyone, and I'm back with another anime figure review, and this is Kancolle's Kongo half damage version by Max Factory. Yes, it's been a while since the unboxing, I know, but from here on out everything will be back to normal in regard to video releases. Anyway, if you haven't seen the unboxing video yet, you can check that out down in the description. And of course, this video wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for those awesome people over at HobbyLink Japan. So if you want yourself one of these, then check out the link down there in the description. But for now, onto the figure itself. Max Factory products are always of the absolute highest quality, and this figure right here is no different. Both from a distance and close up, Kongo looks fantastic. The sculpt, paintwork and detailing are all impeccable. The illustration from the online browser game has been perfectly translated into the third dimension. This really is an expertly crafted figure. However, one minor aspect that may surprise or disappoint is the overall size of this piece. It is 1/8 scale, which is about average for an anime figure, but due to the fact that Kongo is almost lying on the ground here, in person it does seem a little bit compact. Moving in a bit closer to get a look at that awesome detail. The eyes look fantastic, with incredibly fine detail, great color, and topped off with a clear gloss coat that contrasts spectacularly against the matte skin. And they really catch the light. The sculpt here is beyond excellent, and that couldn't be more apparent than the subtle nuances of the mouth. Normally something I wouldn't pay much attention to, but such a simple aspect of the face has been given so much attention here. The mouth, teeth, and tongue are all subtly differentiated from each other. Sheer perfection. The paintwork on the hair looks great, fading from a light brown to dark brown at the ends. The sculpt of the hair is impressive as well. The way it hangs down, it has a real sense of weight to it, and some of those strands are incredibly thin. It just looks excellent. And around on the back we have some dynamic wind-swept sections, again with great highlights and lowlights. Her headband in metallic gold and black, and here we have some black scorch marks as well as the first of the battle damage. Moving down to the body, and this is where the half damage aspect really comes in. Her torn up burnt clothing is in white and black with some red trim. The front section of her clothing hanging in tatters with some grey scorch marks towards the end. And that rope section there at the front in that same awesome metallic gold as we've seen already. Moving down further, and the black skirt section also torn to pieces in black with white stitching detail, and a dark black bow perfectly sculpted there on the front. More of that battle damage around here on the sides, as well as back on this white section on the back. At this point I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but this figure has an epic sculpt. Even the hands look perfect all the way down to the details of the nails, which are in a great pearlescent pink. Finally, moving on to the boots in an almost black dark brown, with lighter brown turned down sections towards the top. Some great subtle highlighting on here, and the details, like the soles of the boots, heels, and that natural looking folding detail at the bend of the knees and the back of the heel all look superb. And this is all topped off by a small tear detail on here as well. And lastly, we have some bruised looking cuts on the arm as well as the inner thigh. As for the base, it's just a simple arrangement of two-tone hexagons in light blue and a slightly darker blue. Next is Kongo's weapons, and just like her, they're in pretty bad shape. The battle damage on here looks excellent. Massive gnarly holes in the hull, the barrels of the cannons are bent and broken, and some are just missing completely. Also up here is a mangled antenna. The paintwork here also reflects the level of damage this has sustained. Even where there is no sculpted damage, you still have a lot of gashes and scorch marks. It is really awesome to see that even this section of the figure has been given a great level of attention. Kongo attaches on here by removing this piece from the part on her waist and just slotting them together like this. And when that is all put together, this is an epic looking figure. But I will mention again that she is sitting down, so this figure does feel a little on the small side. So that is it for the review. Like I mentioned so many times before, when you see Max Factory on a box, you pretty much know that you're guaranteed one hell of a figure. And that is exactly what this is. Again, keep in mind that this does feel quite a bit smaller than your standard figure in this scale range, as she is sitting on the ground. But besides that, this is an awesome figure, and if you're a Kancolle fan, or even if you're not, this is totally worth the buy. And if you do want one of your own, check out the link in the description. So as always, thank you for watching, and like I mentioned, I will be getting back on track with these reviews, so if there's anything that you want to see, let me know and I might get around to it. And of course, make sure to come back for more anime figure reviews, and see you next time.